Welcome to the Super Happy Fun Time Show. I'm your host, Matt Pesak.
And I'm your co-host, Joe Mass.
Today's show will be dedicated in loving memory of our beloved friend Athanasios Filippou.
Also known as Tanasi, Tanasi wasn't necessarily in this class, but became a huge star with Anthony Gann's Kabasi character, and even had his own cameo appearances.
So we start the show today with retrospectives from his friends.
When I first found out about Tanasi dying, I was at church and I got, I was at choir rehearsal and I got a text message talking about, it was a chain letter saying R.I.P. Tanasi, keep his family in prayers, Tanasi has moved on. I thought it was a joke because I wouldn't believe Tanasi out of all people would die, so I thought it was just a joke.
I was in the auditorium and I got a text message on my phone and it said that Tanas had fainted and he was on the ground. Somebody said he couldn't breathe, so I ran out of the auditorium. I ran down into the wellness center and I saw everyone standing at the door. I looked over there and I just couldn't believe my eyes. He's down. What's going to happen? Is he okay? Is he fine? And in my head, I knew, I felt that he was fine and nothing was going to happen. But little did I know that one of my good friends was gone. But I guess that's how life works.
I was sitting in my chair watching the Cavs game when I found out about Tanasi's death. I was devastated, as we all were. But things that keep me going is the stories and the things that Tanasi did to make me laugh and his classmates laugh. And most memorable thing I can ever think of with Tanasi was the male cheerleaders. He was really into that. That was phenomenal. He shaved the 7 in his chest, and just his performance at the rally was phenomenal.
But when I found out that he passed away, I was actually driving up to the hospital with Katerina and Jackie, and it was about 4:30 or 5 o'clock before anyone else was up there, like any other kids. And all three of us just broke down crying. Jackie, couldn't even drive. It was just horrible. And we got in, and all the teachers were there, and then all the kids showed up, and it was just really emotional, and it was really bad. And his dad showed up, and everyone was crying. So.
Thursday night, the student body organized a prayer vigil in remembrance of Tanasi.
Everyone's got a story with this guy that you tell, and everyone's like, "Oh my God, I want to meet this guy." There's something about him that just makes him special. It's just, it's hard that he's gone, but we just to remember that if we were gone, he'd think the same things for us. We have a space in his heart. We had a memory with him that he'll think about, time after time.
Tanasi was one of the best loved kids in school. There was not one person that he didn't like. He was friends with everybody, and if you didn't know him, he wouldn't be mean to you. He had one of the biggest hearts I've ever seen.
Tanasi had the most Brooklyn pride that I know. He would support anybody, any team for anything they did, with no question. I'm really gonna miss him.
I remember we were working the concession stands for the football team, and we needed help, and so Tanasi decided to help us or whatever, and me and him were wrapping hot dogs in the back, and he's like, "Yeah," he's like, "I love it here." He's like, "The kids, they all accept me." He's like, "I've never been so happy." He's like, "I've never had this many friends in my whole life." He loved all of us.
Tom was better than good. His memories will be around forever. Rock on.
Tanasi will always be remembered for his great sense of humor. Not only would he laugh at himself at times, but he would laugh with others who imitate him. So let's take a look at that as we see this unseen footage.
Got Tanasi in the right, and Kabasi on the left.
Big Ben, baby!
What do you guys think about that Super Bowl game? Impressive win by the Steelers?
It was
a very impressive win, I think so.
It was phenomenal. We got 4 for these fingers, And a new one for the thumb, right, Tanasi?
Big Ben Roethlisberger. That is why. He is the MVP. He is the whole reason the Steelers were in the Super Bowl to begin with.
I think you're wrong, Tanasi. I think Hines Ward got what was rightfully his, and that's MVP. I mean, they should have had a co-MVP with Big Ben and Hines Ward. I mean, because everybody loves Big Ben, but Hines Ward is good enough.
No co-MVP. Ben is the leader of the team. He deserves it. If it wasn't for Ben, they wouldn't be anywhere.
Hines Ward's been there for like 5 or 6 years, Tanasi.
It doesn't matter.
Seriously.
No.
I'm being serious. I'm being serious.
All right.
No. Tanasi.
No.
Take it easy,
Joe.
All right, you guys.
Tell him.
All right.
He's
If it wasn't
talented,
for
though.
him-
Hines Ward's from friggin' Asia. What other Asian receiver
Shut up.
can win a Super Bowl, Tanasi?
No.
Tanasi.
Ridiculous.
Shut up, Kabasi.
Laguna Beach does not do stuff
Don't
like
even
this.
bring Laguna Beach into this conversation.
Whatever.
All right.
I'm being serious.
No.
I'm not shut up. I'm gonna get the ball, right?
Shut the
I'm gonna get the ball.
ball.
Shut up, too.
No, you shut up.
Seriously.
Why don't you shut up?
All right.
God, are you serious?
All right.
Gosh.
Fumble does not count. Ineligible. The Packers get the ball back. Wait! What is that call? We had the ball! I'm the ref, sir.
And now you're gonna reply with beeps and boops that kind of reflect the tone that he's, the expression. Kind of the
kneel down like.
That's really good.
That's good.
Now,
But like you get like only half up.
yeah, that's what we're kind of going for, because he's short. Okay, so the scene is you're in the desert, and you're both stranded, you and your friend C-3PO, and he goes, fine, go that way, you absent-minded scrap pile, you'll be malfunctioning in a day or two. Okay, a little louder.
Next topic. How about those refs and those calls? You guys, what do you have to say about that?
Oh, don't even get me started.
you touched up on a hot
Touchdown,
topic
push off. I mean, come on.
We should have killed that team. They're just lucky we didn't murder them. But he's lucky that Jerome Bettis did not give every player on that team a concussion. He is just lucky.
The calls were fine. Big Ben was clearly in the end zone.
I agree with that.
Touchdown. They ruled it a touchdown. And once again, that is why he should have been the MVP, not that crap that.
Whatever. Yeah. Hines Ward doesn't make penalties. Hines Ward is always legend. He doesn't make mistakes.
No, he always.
Number 86 does not make mistakes. He's veteran at his job.
Never makes some mistakes. What about the game where he kicked the ball in Baltimore?
Doesn't matter.
And they
Super Bowl MVP, bottom line. Bottom line.
Yeah. Come on.
You're ridiculous.
I don't even want to talk about that.
All right.
He's the reason they're good.
He's the reason they're there. Hines Ward's the reason they won, Tanasi.
He's the
Seriously.
reason.
All right.
Whatever, bro.
All right.
No.
Whatever, bro.
This kid doesn't know anything.
Let's move on.
You don't know anything.
Whatever. Hines Ward deserves it.
Next topic. Duke and University of North Carolina.
That it?
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, baby? J.J. Redick, 35 points.
I have to say,
Who scores 35?
J.J. Redick
He is
does.
going to be the best player that college has seen in the past 50
He
years.
is a good player, but he is not the reason they won last night.
Oh, he is definitely.
No, actually, what was
He
that?
scored
That was
35
Tuesday
points.
night. They didn't play
He
last
scored 35.
Doesn't matter. Josh McRoberts is a freshman
Roberts
sensation.
and Paulus are good, but the only reason
They got
Duke
so
is
much
good-
potential.
No. The only
JJ
reason
is good and phenomenal,
because
but
JJ is amazing.
Whatever.
Anyone that brings up Adam
Yeah, I love JJ,
Morrison
but-
is ridiculous because
Are you
JJ
serious?
He is the player of the year for sure.
Be serious,
and if you
Tanasi.
say Morrison, you have a problem with you. Do you know that?
are you serious?
I'm very serious.
Oh my God.
Shut your mouth.
Whatever.
Don't ever say.
My most memorable moment, I'd have to say, was the one time we went to it was an away basketball game at Clearview, and I remember because we'd all sit there, and the opposing fans, they were all bit dressed up from head to toe in beachwear with the sunglasses on, and I just remember they'd all stand up and do their cheers, and then Tanasi, all on his own, just would jump up and start yelling, like, "What is that? We're not at the beach. Take it off!" And then they'd do their cheers for when they were taking the free throws. They wouldn't do the spirit fingers. They'd do this little thing, and he would just stand up all on his own. "What is this? Come on!"
My funniest Tanasi moment probably was when I worked at McDonald's with him. He always would come in late, Like one time he went to the Indians game, came in late. One time he was swimming. We called Baba, and Baba pulled him out of the swimming pool and made him come in. Another time he just showed up late, and he was just pissed off for some reason. And the managers, they were just, you know, yelling at him, just getting on his nerves, and he gets aggravated pretty quickly, so he's getting mad, so he's just walking around mad. And then like I was like on the fries or something I was doing, and he just walks by and he's taking out the garbage, and he was like, "Move it, fat ass!" And I was like, "What did I ever do to you, Athanasios?" He's like, "Oh, nothing. I'm sorry. I'm just in a bad mood." So then he walks out, takes the garbage out, and he's just like just stomping back and forth because he's so furious for some reason. I don't even know why. And the manager pulls him over, like as he's walking by, and just stops him. She's like, "Athanasios, what's your problem?" And he's like, "Nothing." She's like, "Athanasios, why are you acting like this?" He's like, "I don't know." She's like, so then she grabs him again. She's like, "Athanasios, why are you doing this?" And he's like, "Get off me!" And he like kind of gave her like a little shove. The lady's like, "Athanasios, if you're going to act like this, we're going to have to ask you to leave." And he's like, "What?" And she's like, "You have to leave if you're going to be like this." And he's like, "Fine, I'm leaving." So then he just runs out, and while he's running out, he's looking up. He's like, "Not like this, not like this." And I mean, even though it was like kind of like made him mad, but he still made everybody else laugh, and that's what everybody loved about Athanasios, you know. He put a smile on everybody's face.
The most memorable Athanasios moment was me and Matt Hetrick were playing Madden at his house the one day, and he just randomly came in and he was like, guys, do you know anyone who's doing this?" He's like, "I'm the only one that can do it, I think." And he puts his eyes like this. He's like, "I don't think anyone else could do this." And me and Matt just look at each other, and we're like, about 75% of America can do that, Athanasios. And he kind of got sad, but he just kept doing it because it really made him happy. So,
for a student that only spent a little over a year at this high school, Athanasios truly had an impact on all of us.
So our prayers go out to his family and friends as we leave you with this last tribute.